Guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome if you're new. My name is Lo and today we are going to be talking about my favorite comic book villains. Let's get into it. So I'm gonna give some spoilers. I don't know how to tell you this, but these are comic books. I'm going based off mostly by what the comic books are, not necessarily what the movie equivalents of these villains have done. I don't know what to tell you. It's like, I guess, spoilers. And also there's some on this list that you'd expect to see, like, why aren't they there? Just know that I probably love them. I just wanted to make this list a little bit different so that we don't talk about the same people that we are always talking about anyway. So yeah, these are some of my favorites. Oh, this is in no particular order. The first one on my list is the Dark Phoenix. The reason I like the Dark Phoenix entity is because I do not like Jean Grey and I felt that she was so boring. In as much as I love and respect the fact that she had two men pining for her, simping over her, even though she was this boring girl. It was great, but I don't like Jean Grey. But once she was possessed by the Phoenix Force, I was like, you know what? You've got spice now. You know, I don't know, like, it just made me like her. Maybe because she was not Jean anymore. Maybe I just like her for petty reasons. But I really did enjoy the Phoenix Force, you know, very much. It was a very terrifying saga. All hope was technically lost. It brought a lot of division in the mutant community, as well as, you know, the Avengers were also like feeling some type of way about it because, you know the dynamics between mutants from like X-Men and the Avengers and other types of superheroes, superpowered individuals is complicated. And yeah, the Phoenix Force saga really created a lot of confusion, and we love when villains leave things in their wake. I mean, she just enjoyed living in Jean. She enjoyed having a life. She enjoyed Jean's life, so we can't blame the Phoenix Force. Also, the outfit was bomb. Please do not watch the movie. It was bad. It was absolute garbage. All the actors didn't want to be there, so don't watch that movie. The next villain on my list is the Governor from the Walking Dead comics. I love the Walking Dead comics. I love them so sincerely. I really do, and I really love the show until it became bad. But like, yeah, the Governor in the comic books was actually so ruthless, and he was not, well, there were some elements that were in the Governor in the TV show, but in the comics he was just a disgusting person. He was awful and I hated him so much and I wanted him to die. He was a tyrant, and he was not as clean as the one on TV. He was kind of unkempt-ish looking to me, and he was a sexual deviant. He was just one of the most disgusting human beings you'll ever come across, period. The next villain on my list is Ultron. I read the Age of Ultron comics before the movie came out. I was disappointed that they took it in the route that they did. He just brought so much destruction. You know, like, people died, like, people died. It was very much the way we felt when we were going to watch Endgame, because Ultron just created so much death. He really made them feel like there was no hope. I mean, Captain America's shield was destroyed. he was there sitting cowering in the corner. Like, it was so bad and so devastating. And I feel like a villain is supposed to make you feel like that. Like, they are supposed to have your faves, the people who you look up to, just feeling like there is no hope. But it's all about getting back on there and giving it a second go and getting back at that villain after 3/4 of your friends have died and avenging them and winning the day. And yeah, that's why Ultron is one of my faves. I really like it when the stakes are very high. If you can tell, like, my villains usually have to make the stakes really, really high for me to enjoy them. Like, the superheroes have to work. They have to work for the victory, and there need to be casualties, significant ones. I'm sorry, we hate to see it, but that's just how life is. The next villain on my list is Apocalypse. Again, please do not watch the X-Men Apocalypse movie that came out. That was bad. The real Apocalypse is actually so terrifying. He is just this omnipotent being, and every time he shows his face, just know that there is going to be irreparable damage. People are going to be traumatized, people are going to die. He is just so powerful, and the fact that I was very familiar with him and the scale of his power really had me hyped up for the movie, but I was very disappointed, very underwhelmed, because Apocalypse is kind of like a god, you know what I mean? Like, he's godlike powers, and he really brought the X-Men to their knees. The next villain on my list is Sentinel. Sentinel from Marvel's universe, the X-Men universe, is basically an AI. He's a robot, and every time there was a Sentinel, just know that the mutants were not escaping. They were so menacing. They just, no matter what, there's a reason in Days of Future Past they had to stop the Sentinel project, because the Sentinels technically kind of destroyed the world. They were just so OP, so powerful. Everyone was scared of them, even Magneto. X-Men, if you can't tell, X-Men is my favorite series in the Marvel universe. I really wish that the movies could have done them more justice. I feel like maybe in future there'll be someone with the patience to really, drive that home, because there's so much untapped potential in X-Men. There's so much, and the stories are so amazing. The lore is so deep, so rich. I love the X-Men. If you don't have the energy to read the comic books, I really highly recommend, if you haven't already, just watch the 1980s X-Men series. It's a fantastic series. And speaking of Magneto is the next supervillain on my list. I love Magneto so much. I personally feel like he's done bad things, he killed people, but I mean, it's basically, if people go out of their way to make you feel like shit for the way you were born, I mean, there's not much we can do. They've already set the stage. They've already said it's us and there's you. So Magneto took that very personally, and he just wants mutants to take their rightful place, because he's tired of trying to coexist with people that think that they deserve better than they do, just because they're different, because we all know human beings fear things that they don't understand. And yeah, man, Magneto just did everything he did was for mutants, for mutant kind. Yeah, he is a narcissist sometimes. I mean, he's one of the most powerful mutants, and yeah, he has sacrificed some, but like, I mean, he's not a good person by any means, but at the end of the day, he's just trying to make a place for his people, and that's why he created that asteroid M, which was great strain to himself, by the way. He created a place for him and his kind to live free from imprisonment, experimentation, and I respect him and I love him very, very much. The next villain on my list is Mystique, the queen of the super villain mutants. I love Mystique so much. I did not enjoy the way she was portrayed in the First Class series, like the X-Men First Class series. I don't know, I just didn't like it. Sorry. Because I'm very, Mystique, she is trying to, she's a sneaky woman. She's a sneaky woman and she wants what she wants and she gets what she wants. You know what I'm saying? I didn't like seeing her in a goody light because I'm very used to seeing her in a very manipulative, calculating light, and yeah, I just think she's really smart and she's very, very cool, and she's someone who just embraces the fact that she looks different. Yes, she can be anyone she wants to be, but at the end of the day, she does love herself. Unlike the way they portrayed her in First Class, which was in human skin 3/4 of the time because Miss Lawrence didn't want to get into hair and makeup. But it's fine. It's fine. The last villain on this list is Amanda Waller. Waller? We'll see. Yeah, Amanda, hey, she is, yes, she works for the government. She's technically doing what she's supposed to be doing for the better of blah, 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 but she's a horrible person. She is a murderer. She is a murderer and she will kill anyone that gets in the way of her reaching her goal. And yeah, Amanda is diabolical. She is manipulative. I don't understand why Batman hasn't just thrown her in the garbage can. But anyway, it is what it is. It's just a true reflection on how life works in reality. It's like people in power can't always be good people. They do what they have to do for the good of the many, I guess. Not everyone is willing to get their hands dirty, and I think that's what makes her really cool. Like, she will pull the trigger. Like, she does not give a damn. She is going to do her job, and she will do anything to reach the objective that she was supposed to reach. Yeah, so that was my list, my favorite comic book villains in no particular order. I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you like this video, please give it a like, a thumbs up, subscribe, click on the bell notification if you want to be notified when I post my next video. I post videos every Thursday. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!